It smells like peppermint. Hallelujah. Alright, so today I'm doing another 10 under $10 video. I'll have my last one linked down below, but I ended up finding some gems and winners from that video that became my favorites and were in like my last raves and rejects video. And I just feel like it's so hard to find makeup under $10 now that I just want to shout out the brands who still have makeup under $10 and also see what products are actually worth it. But before we get into the makeup, I did want to thank the sponsor of today's video, which is Ritual, and let you guys know that they're having their biggest sale of the year right now. Normally I get a code for like 20% off, 30% off. Right now you can get 40% off your first month of Ritual with the code TaylorWynn40. The link will be right at the top of the description box, but these are the vitamins that I take every day. Ritual Essential for Women Multivitamin 18 and up, and the Symbiotic Plus. So this is a prebiotic, probiotic, and postbiotic all in one. The thing with Ritual that I absolutely love and that I feel like differentiates them from a lot of other brands is that I can take them on an empty stomach. So I don't have to like time it around my meals. I can just take it when I think about it and I don't have to worry about getting an upset stomach. It's designed to digest once it hits the colon, not the stomach. The Symbiotic Plus is a 3-in-1 capsule, so you just have to take one. It doesn't have to be refrigerated, it's shelf stable, and it helps support gut and digestive health. And the Symbiotic Plus is made with 2 of the world's most clinically studied probiotic strains. The ingredients are traceable. You can go on their website and see where the different ingredients are sourced from. Ritual ships to the US, Canada, and the UK, and it is subscription based, but you can cancel anytime. You can change your delivery, you can pause, you can do all that on your account page. The other biggest thing for me is that they smell like mint. They don't have the gross vitamin smell. They literally just smell like mint, and they're coated capsules, so it really is just like easy to swallow. But I will have Ritual linked down below where you can get 40% off your first month with the code TaylorWynn40 right now. And again, that's their biggest sale of the year, so if you've been debating, now is the time. Okay, let's get into it and do some makeup. By the way, this plant is currently on the ULTA box. Thank you, ULTA, for also serving as a plant holder. Okay, looking like I'm in my birthday suit a little bit, but shirt is here, I promise. One thing I do when my hair is like cooling after I do it is just clip it up at the top because it gives you a lot of volume when you take it out. I especially notice it when I'm doing my hair for the first time, like after washing it. I don't know why more than the others, but so obviously I already have my brows on. I talked about this in a vlog. I did a full reshaping of my brows, and I think I'm liking them. They're much thinner than they have been for the last couple years. Okay, so I figured I would do just like the rest of my makeup on camera too, and then trying the 10 products under $10 within everything, because why not? I haven't done like a full face kind of video in a while. And a shocking note, I have tea. So I don't have on a primer. I do have on just my vitamin C serum and SPF. And I've been using this underneath my makeup, and I swear it is making my makeup stay on. I like it under my makeup more than over. And actually this is around $10. I like it over my makeup too because it doesn't alter the finish. So I have self tanner on right now. It's the Lawless one, not Lawless, Tan Luxe, the tanning water. I'll link it down below. It's one of my favorites. I think because of my shade right now, I think this shade from Glossier is gonna be too dark. This one's pretty dark on me. It's the medium 2. I probably could have gone a couple shades lighter even for my tanner shade. So I might mix in the Maybelline skin tint with it. This is in the shade 120, which will definitely be too light right now. Uh-oh, don't come out, sun. I thought we were gonna have a good cloudy filming day. It's actually way better to film in the clouds when you're filming in natural light, not the sun. Of course, it's been like cloudy in Seattle for like 4 days. So I think I'm just gonna do a little mixeroo on the face. The Glossier foundation has a lot of coverage. I am still testing it, so I'm not sure my thoughts yet, but I've been liking it. It just has a lot of coverage, like more coverage than I've been going for lately. When you mix foundations, you can do it on like a palette. I used to use the back of a Bath & Body Works candle. Comment if you've been here for that long. Or you can kind of mix it on your face like I'm doing and then go in and blend. So now that it is drying, I'm gonna take my sponge. The Maybelline lasts really well on the skin, especially in combination with that setting spray. Forgot to tan my ears, so hello for my pale ears. We're foundationed up. I feel like combo's looking nice, not like insanely good, but it's looking nice. I'm gonna use my NYX Clear Brow Gel, just brush up the front a little bit. I'm still testing this one, so I want to use it today. It's the Makeup by Mario Cereal Skin Awakening Concealer in the shade 160. I'm testing a bunch of different concealers right now, and this one I just feel like, wait, I need a closer mirror. This one I just need to keep testing. I'm gonna let it sit on for like 30 seconds. We are gonna get into the new under $10 products soon. They just happen to all be not at the beginning of the routine, you know. While that's sitting though, I did pick up this Bioma Melting Balm Cleanser. I think this had good reviews. I was very drawn to the packaging. It's like a cute little square. Just picture this sitting on your vanity. And I like that it's lightweight. I feel like I brought it down a little far and it is looking a little cakey right here. But also I have this like healing kind of burn right here. So it's a little scarry and raised. So it might just be that. For cream blush, I'm going to mix the NYX Sweet Cheeks with the Halo Glow Blush Wand. This is in the shade Rosé You Slay. I like using this more as like a blush topper kind of highlight, but I want to mix these two like before I apply it. I haven't done that yet. That might be too much. Uh-oh. It's drying really fast. Okay, I'm not loving the way those are mixing. Maybe it would be different if I did it ahead of time, like on my hand, I mean. I'm gonna go in with my sponge and just blend that out because it got a little intense on this side and also it's just looking like a little patchy, which is definitely not the NYX one. I'm gonna continue to blend once I do the other things. But what are we, 10 minutes into the video and I am just now doing the first product under $10, but just how it worked out. So this is the ColourPop Sticks Light in the shade Glazy. This had really good reviews and this is a highlighting stick. And I'm doing this before bronzer because I am using powder bronzers. Ooh. I like that it's not too icy. It's like a light champagne, but it doesn't have a super cool undertone. Has anyone been here since the Essence Snowflake days? I used to use an Essence eyeshadow in the shade Snowflake as my highlighter. It was like one of the few light white highlighters. Ooh, that looks cute as a nose highlight too. Yeah, that's a good nose highlighter. Okay, loving that on the nose and the face. It looks more highlighted on this side just because that's like the direction that more light is coming in right now. I actually have two bronzers. I could not choose, so I think I'm gonna do one on either side and just try to make it look even. But these are both brand new. So there's the LA Girl Lustrous Bronzer. It looks like one that you kind of like swirl the two shades. This one I'm really excited to try. This is new from CoverGirl. It's their Clean Fresh Radiant Loose Powder in just the shade bronzer. Oh, 01 Sunkissed. So this is a loose powder bronzer, which normally I'm not super drawn to just because you have to really make sure you blend it, like get your brush even before you apply it to your face or else sometimes these can look a little patchy. Oh, the tone is looking nice, so let's see. Pro tip, if you have your nails done and you don't want to tip them, use tweezers to pull these little things up. Okay, pulled off the entire, oh, I'm covered in bronzer. Okay, well this is just a very thin little cheap plastic thing on here. It's not like the normal seals, so you've been warned. Here's the bronzer. The shade looks nice for a tanner shade. I'm gonna use my powder brush. I like using this for bronzer too. So what I was saying is with bronzers like this, you wanna make sure your brush is just like evenly coated. So I just kind of like swirl product in here. Okay, it's definitely radiant. You can see now that, of course, the sun's coming out on this side. I'm gonna try to move the camera around, but you can definitely see how radiant it is in the sun. Hold on, I need to move everything around right now. Okay, I've repositioned us, so out of the direct light now, and I'm actually liking the tone of it. I just don't think I like how radiant it is. I mean, it's very glowy, like does look a little bit highlighter-y almost. It does say it's radiant, but like it's radiant. So this one is also supposed to be more of a glowy bronzer. Wipe off the brush. So I'm just gonna swirl the two. Which one do you think? I like the tone of this one more. And this side looks radiant without being quite as like highlighter. I would use the CoverGirl again, but like I don't not like it that much, but just be warned, it is glowy. Adding a little more of the LA Girl on this side. I will say the packaging on this, it doesn't screw on, so this is weird. It just kind of like comes off here. There's no screwage. It just slides on and off. I'm gonna use my favorite eye primer, the Anastasia. So in my last 10 under 10 video, the eyeshadow palette was a total winner and became a favorite. We've got another $10 palette. This is limited edition by Wet n Wild. It's their Holiday Foxtrot. I usually love Wet n Wild eyeshadow palettes, so I'm excited to try this one. This palette is giving me holiday vibes. I like the the arrangement of colors here. I could do without this glitter for sure, because it looks like just a like pressed loose glitter, which I'm not a fan of, but everything else looks pretty. I'm thinking we might do soft neutral golds on the lid and then maybe some of the greens on the lower lash line and like tie in the shirt. So this shade looks like it has a little like glitter in it, which I don't love because this is the shade that you would, or I would use like for the crease normally. You actually can't see the glitter like once you blend it out. I'm gonna take this light gold shade on the lid with my finger first. It doesn't have too much of an orange undertone. It's definitely not a cool tone gold, but my pet peeve with gold is when they pull really orange. Another product under $10 we're gonna try is the Ulta Beauty Glitter Cream Eyeshadow in the shade Far Out. So I'm hoping this is like a real metallic. There we go. Okay, again, nice undertone. Definitely more of like a yellow gold. Oh, I really like the undertone of this one. I'm bringing this kind of like up into the crease, like stopping in the crease, I mean. A lot of these kind of products, when you layer it on, like I just added more to this side, it'll get kind of like crusty and dry and just not want to layer. And that one layered totally fine. And now look at how friggin' metallic that is. I don't want to do anything darker on the outer part of my eye because I just want to leave it like really soft looking up there. But now I'm going to take the green. Both of these are shimmery, but that's okay. I feel like sometimes actually shimmery on the lower lash line can look really nice because it just gives your eyes this like pop. Green eyeshadow will be my motivation to finally wash my brushes. Now there will be green on here. Let's do the darker out here and then I might bring the lighter closer in. Oh, that's a nice like muted tone, just like a muted emerald. Okay, gonna go in with the lighter shade. I'm switching brushes because I want to get a little more pop right here. There we go. I feel like that's kind of exactly what I was wanting. It's just like a nice kind of subtle green. Now I'm gonna try the darkest brown shade and do like a soft kind of wing on the top. It's having a little bit hard of a time going over the metallic, but that can happen. I want a tiny little pop on the lower lash line, so I'm going to take this Twinkle Pop in the shade Cotton Me. It's from Yes Style. This was definitely under $10. Okay, it's definitely more subtle, but maybe it's just not going over the green that well. But I feel like on my inner corner, it's even pretty subtle. I'm always looking for good black liners, just basic pencil liners to use on the waterline, the top, smudge out. And this one by Milani, I'm pretty sure had good reviews. I'm gonna retry it. I am gonna tight line. So I'm gonna hold my eye up and just get under there. It's really hard to do on camera because I'm trying to look in like a close mirror too. I think I want to do a cream on the lower lash line, like a cream color. By the way, that one on fine. It's more like I have to see when I smudge it and stuff, so I definitely will continue to test this, but I'm confused. Has Dre Loose been discontinued? I feel like the last time I went to link my cream liner, I don't think it was on Ulta anymore, but this is like one of my favorites and it's very affordable. I'm gonna do a little bit of the Milani liner on the lower lash line, just out here. So the e.l.f. Lash and Roll Mascara, I love. I actually think maybe I found this in the last 10 under 10. I can't remember, but I wanted to try the e.l.f. Lash It Loud Voluminizing Mascara because I've never tried this one and see if I like it as much or more as the other one. Okay, so this is very tiny rubber kind of bristles, which these kind of bristles can be good for layering. Like sometimes these are a good second mascara. On one coat, I'm liking how it looks. I feel like it's almost more lengthening though, but sometimes on the second coat is when it really comes, but it's definitely lengthening. I mean, look at that. Second coat, I'm getting, I would say length, volume, and separation. It's not getting like clumpy. It's doing a good job of separating. Whoa. And they look curled. Try and show you from the side. It's always hard to see with mascara. Okay, I am loving this. I'm hoping that this stays on and wears as well as the Lash and Roll does because this one doesn't flake at all. It just like holds on my lashes well. I don't think I'm gonna put on lashes. I'm gonna put this on my lower lashes too to try. These are the lashes I picked up though. They're by Essence and it's their 3 lash set. Okay, 2 of these look a little cheap, just like looking at the band and stuff. So these 2 are very natural and also just look a little, I don't know. This one could be doable, like trimming it. I probably would only use the first third of this set and just use that as like corner lashes. I'm gonna take a black just liquid liner and do my thin kind of flick thing I like to do. This almost makes it look like it's a lash. That one got too big. Ugh. Just gonna make this one bigger. Uh-oh, is this gonna be my downfall? Leaving it at that. I'm liking how everything's turning out right now. So I have 2 lip products to test. I don't know how these shades are gonna look together, but I'm gonna try. I can always wipe it off if not. The thing I'm most excited to try is the e.l.f. Glow Reviver Lip Oil. This is a new product from e.l.f. and this is in the shade Red Delicious. They did have a few different shades. I think I just went by their little swatches on there, or like the lip photos. I just wiped off the lip balm that I had on. Okay, this is the NYX Retractable Lip Liner in the shade Sand Beige. Oh, this looks like a good color. I feel like this is gonna be a really pretty everyday kind of liner. I'm not gonna completely fill it in because I wanna see that lip oil. I could see myself getting a lot of use out of that tone. Hoping this doesn't have like a super fruity scent. It's like that nice big plushy kind of curved applicator. It smells like peppermint. Hallelujah. Oh my god, I love that. Love a minty lip product, and they're rare. There's not that many. Ooh, loving that. It's not as glossy as some other lip oils. Like the sheen, I mean, it's definitely has a sheen for sure. I'm trying to get it so it like hits the light right. It doesn't have as much of a glossy finish as like some of my other lip oils and clear glosses and stuff, but it is very comfortable feeling. Doesn't feel too oily, just feels very moisturizing and comfortable. Love the pepperminty kind of feel. Has like a slight pink tint, which I'm sure is why I picked this one, because normally I wouldn't go for like a red lip oil. So I'm sure I looked at the lip swatches and saw that this one had like the most pink tint. I do want to keep putting this on because it feels so good and I like the applicator. Okay, I can't even tell you how many times I just moved the camera around to get a good position, but let's go through some of the highlights. In between this clip, I just looked in the bathroom mirror and okay, the lips are looking good. I mean, I love these two together actually, like color-wise and just they're looking good. The tone of the liner is perfection, and then I also am really liking the oil. I feel like in other light, it did look more plump and juicy. Really excited to wear both of these again. So far, this mascara is a major win for me. Loving how my lashes are looking. I like that it was fast drying. If you're deciding between the two, I would say this one gives you more of a just like very like natural fanned out kind of look. And then this one is more voluminous. I feel like it's a little more of everything. Like it's more lengthening, it's more voluminous on the second coat, but it's not clumpy. Like it's hard to find volumizing mascaras that don't clump up. And this one, I'm really liking. I'm really liking the CoverGirl highlight too, especially as a nose highlight. And I like putting it right here, but I like the tone of it. It's not looking textured. It's sitting on my face nicely. I'm liking this one too. I would purchase other shades in this. Like I'm liking the formula that much. We'll see how it wears. And I like that I could layer it up without it getting like crusty looking. So everything is linked down below, and in the pinned comment, I have the description box there as well. Again, you can get 40% off your first month of Ritual with the code TaylorWynn40. Biggest sale of the year. But I love you guys. Thanks for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.